Go get your affidavit done. Yeah, this is your homegirl, Olivia Barbosa, 914, which is the county of New York. We are in the motherfucking house, and I'm telling my haters, get your affidavit done. Go in front of the commissioner, do whatever you gotta do. I don't give a fuck. They gotta collect me. Collect me. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. 914, which is the county of New York. Empress 91 Love. If you want me locked up, you gotta get an affidavit. And you got to say what you need to say. Did I do anything wrong to you? No. No. But you doing something wrong to me. So it is the fuck it is. Get your affidavit. Tell them. And when you get your affidavit, you gotta go in front of the commissioner in your state and say, I want Arabia Barbosa to be committed as a mental health patient. She's a danger to herself and other people. That's what you do. I want you to do it. I want you to do it because my mother's no longer here. My adopted mother is no longer here. But when you do that, remember, remember, I got my other family members looking out for me. And they always tell me, when you go to the hospital and a psychiatric ward, behave yourself and you will be out in a week. Just shout out to the chat, shout out to the chat. This is what I'm saying about these women on YouTube. They're trying to dox your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. Trying to get rid of your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. Trying to get me locked up. I invite you, Empress Lining on Love, I invite you to get your affidavit up. Get it. Get the paperwork so they can commit me in a psychiatric hospital. Only thing you gotta do is say you were my wife, you felt I was in danger, and that's it. You gotta get the affidavit up. You gotta go in front of a commissioner in your home state, baby girl. And when you do that, they will find me. They will find me. I don't give a fuck who finds me. I don't give a fuck. I'm 50 years old. You what? 41? You going to get an affidavit for real? Are you truly going to go and get an affidavit for me to get locked up? Because that's what Birdman explained to me the other day. He told me the only thing she got to do is say that she is your wife, your mother, or your sister, and she got to get an affidavit. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Lonnie One Love, you want me to be committed? Get an affidavit. Go through Brooklyn Lady Ellie. Whatever you gotta go through, I don't give a fuck. Cause I'll be out in next week, 72 hours. What you gonna do when I get out? I'm not gonna do nothing to you. Get the affidavit. Go into your own state thing. Get an affidavit. Say that you are my wife or you are my mother. And you trying to get an affidavit for me to go into the mental hospital. That's the only way you're going to get rid of me. If you are unsuccessful, trust me, I will I will not bow down, but I will be stronger than ever. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Any anything that happens to me in my life, if I get cut down, struck down for any reason, just know that Lonnie One Love is behind it. Cause she's a snitch. She works for different people in her life and she's a snitch. And she is being paid to be a snitch. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Because when she looked at my background, what did you find, Lonnie? What did you find in my background? What did you find? Nothing at all. But Birdman told me, he said, if she's shooting for you, go ahead and tell her to get the affidavit where you will be committed. Tell her to tell them that she is your wife. Your wife or perhaps your mother. Get the affidavit, sign out them papers, go in front of the commissioner, do your oath, do your oath, and get me committed. Honey, you know how long I'm gonna be there? Do you know how long I'm gonna be and committed in a hospital? A psychiatric mental ward. You know how long I'm gonna be there? 3 days. If it's longer than that, 7 days, 2 weeks. If I get violent, that means I'll be there for maybe 6 months, maybe a year. Maybe a year. And every time I'm in that fucking hospital, I'm gonna fight every day until they kill me. Now, shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the Empress Lonnie One Love for trying to get me locked up and all this other bullshit. I want you to get me locked up. Go and get your affidavit. Tell them that you are my wife. You gotta have a wedding certificate. You could have some kind of license that said that me and you are married. If you tell them that you are my mother, you gotta have my birth certificate. You gotta have it. And when you and your husband go and sign the papers, it gotta match up with the birth certificate. If it doesn't match up, I'm not going in. Or you can call as an anonymous person and say, this woman is in danger. She's in danger to other people. You give them my full name, my birthday, March 18th, 1973. Give them my full birthday, Arabia Barbosa. Give them my parents' names. And if you don't have it, I'm not going anywhere. You can call 911 and tell them, look up look up this woman and get her locked up. Guess what's gonna happen? Nothing. They'll hold me for 72 hours, even if it's in a county jail, a city jail. They have to hold me for 72 hours. If I don't eat no food in 72 hours, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna release the hounds. Shout out to the chat. I'm telling Lonnie One Love how to do this. Since you want to get me doxxed and vanquished over YouTube, I'm teaching you how to do this because you're gonna find another woman that's gonna be more dangerous than me, and they don't talk their business. I talk my business. Lonnie One Love. My address is 1824 Clement Avenue, Apartment B, North Charleston, South Carolina. My phone number is 843-729-9205. Tell them you want an affidavit. You want an affidavit because you think I'm in danger to myself and other people. Show them the proof. Give them the proof. Give them the YouTube channels that I was threatening people and threatening to kill people and all this other bullshit. And you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna take me in for 72 hours. I will be released at 72 hours. Now what you gonna do when I get released? Shout out to the chat. A shout out to the chat. I'm not gonna name who's in the chat. Unlike Lonnie One Love is a very dangerous woman. She want me to be locked up. Birdman told me, give her the information to get you locked up. Tell her to get an affidavit. Affidavit. You got to go in front of a commissioner, even if with a crime or mental. I don't care. I'm gonna get out in the next week. I'm letting you know, Lonnie One Love, you don't frighten me. I don't need your address. I don't need your phone number. I don't need nothing. Give them people my address, my phone number, my email address, barbosaarabia@gmail.com, and we will deal with it as it is. You can get me locked up, but how long is my lockup gonna last? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, we need to get a real conversation going on. We need to get a real conversation going on. Shout out to the chat. It is what it is. Who the fuck is this? I don't know who this dude is, but you know what? You need to get on out of here. Cause I'll put you on timeout. Yeah, Lonnie One Love, since you want to get me locked up, give them my address, give them my phone number, give them my email address. Go and get an affidavit. It's going to take you maybe a day or so. You got to go to work on Monday. You can do this tomorrow. You can go down there to the courthouse tomorrow and get the affidavit drawn up. Get it drawn up. I implore you to do it. Because I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of Brooklyn Lady Ellie. I'm not afraid of nobody that's a rival on YouTube. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. I want Lonnie One Love to get me locked up. Please get me the fuck locked up and see what happens when it fails. Because the system is always going to fail you. You're a black woman. You called in and said that you are my wife or my mother. I want to see you get me locked up. I want to see it. Go and get the affidavit and say that you are my wife and say that you think I'm in danger to myself and other people. And you got to give them the proof. Oh, you got the videos on YouTube. Okay, but get them those videos on YouTube. And just like Birdman told me, he said, Arabia, don't run away. Don't run away. Don't you ever run away. How dare you? Don't you ever run away. I can enter the studio, enter my mom. Does anyone think I'm in danger to myself or any other person? If you feel that way, please go to your commissioner in your state and they will lock me up. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Get the likes up. Miss Feline, what you up? What you up with? Cause I know what Khadijah doing. Khadijah is my homegirl, and she don't mean no harm. She want me to get help too. Khadijah's afraid to. Everybody that's in my chats are free. I went to Birdman house the other day. He said, if that woman, he talking about Lonnie One Love, Birdman told me if Lonnie One Love want to get me locked up, one thing she got to do is go to her state commissioner in the courthouse, get an affidavit, and say that she feel threatened by me or she feel that I'm going to destroy myself or other people. That's the only thing she got to say. And she got to swear on the oath. And you know what happened? You know what will happen. The police will be commissioned to come to my house. The police will be commissioned to go to my job. The police will be commissioned to go to Birdman House. They don't know where Birdman live. They don't. They don't. Because I don't do nothing on his phone. I do it on my phone. I do it on my phone, on my time. And I told him today, I said, look, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I don't want to do this shit, blah, blah, blah. He said, babe, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll come get you. I'll come get you. But I don't expect him to come get me. Leave me there. Leave me at the hospital. Leave me at the jailhouse. I don't give a fuck. Lonnie One Love, I don't give a fuck what you talk about. I don't. Because I know you jealous of me because I'm living in my own apartment, living in my own life. You live with your mama. I don't live with my fucking mother. I did it when I was your age. But look what happened. Look what happened. You was raised with your mom. Your mama raised you. My mama didn't raise me. She didn't. So when I caught the charge, I ate the charge, I took the L. But it was another charge behind that. And when my mother went into that courtroom, she said, I want Arabia to go to treatment for 18 months. Even if she had to go to prison, I don't give a fuck. I want her there. 3 years. The judge said, we're not doing that today. You know why they didn't do it? Because my adopted mother was still living. And she talked to the judge. She talked to the lawyers. She talked to everybody she had to. She wrote statements. My adopted mother is no longer living. Shout out to the chat. Yeah, but Lonnie One Love is trying to get me locked up. I want her to find out how to get an affidavit. Sis Rabbit got a mention. Sis Rabbit got a mention. You gotta come in here. Somebody share this video to Sis Rabbit got a mention. He gotta come in here. It's not his fault. It's not Lonnie's fault. But Lonnie is trying to get me locked up. Lonnie One Love is the only bitch on YouTube trying to get me fucking locked up. Now, Lonnie, you gonna suck my dick, you gonna suck my pussy, and you gonna lick my titties. Shout out to the chat. And if you don't like it, go to your commissioner and get an affidavit and put my YouTube channel in their email or show them, and they will be more than happy to send the police to lock me up. See, I'm not afraid to go to jail or a mental hospital or nowhere. I'm not afraid. Yeah, she do got videos up there while threatening her and other people on YouTube. Birdman already heard the other bullshit, what I said about him. He don't care nothing about that. He told me that Lonnie One Love had grounds to get rid of me. And a secured way through the law. And he said she got plenty of evidence. I saw the evidence. And baby, you going. There's nothing I can do. Only thing I can do is put money on your books, your commissary. Cause when they take you from the hospital, you going to jail. But they gonna release you. You're not gonna be there. You're not gonna be there for 20 years, 30 years. You gonna be there for maybe a year. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the motherfucking chat. Hello. Well, Khadijah, I hate to put it to you like this, but she does have a case against me. She wanna go against me, she can go. And Birdman already told me. He said she got enough evidence. If she got the videos and you didn't take the videos down, he talked to me. He said, Arabia, if you didn't take those videos down, she got screenshots of it. Everything is proof. You need to get locked up. But I'm only going to be locked up for a short period of time if the police decide to come. That's what he said. If the police decide to come, they know your address, they know where you work at. The boss ain't gonna tell them where you working at. Nobody's gonna tell them nothing. So you're gonna be on the run for a little while. You just cannot show back up at your apartment. Period. Your apartment gonna be shut off if you're not there. But you said, Arabia, I know you're not a runner. You like to stand your ground. Stand your ground and be strong in it. But he told me the other day, he said, look it up. She got enough evidence to get rid of you. At least for a couple of days, and you'll be released. He said, ain't nobody gonna look at that shit. Nobody. He said, everybody laughing at her. Laughing. He said, you're gonna be released 3 days later. If you're not released 3 days later, I'll come and put money on your books. If you got to sit there for a whole 6 months, a year, 2 years, what they gonna prove? Nothing. Nothing. Because they're gonna go back in my background and find the other bullshit. And they're gonna see what my adopted mother said about me. Period. And they're gonna go on her word, even though she's dead and gone. Hello. Shout out to the chat. No, Lonnie is no longer a mod over here. Me and Sis got rid of her a few weeks ago. That's the way. That's how you guys are able to type into the chat. Thanks to Sis Rabbit got a man. But Sis Rabbit got a man. She didn't know all this other bullshit was going to happen. He didn't know. He didn't. Because me and Lonnie is going head to head, toe to toe, head to head. And if they was put us in the room together by ourselves, and they will do it. Oh, trust me. If she's pressing charges on me, she gotta come down here to South Carolina where I'm at, and they're gonna put her in a room with me. We're gonna be by ourselves. You see what's gonna happen? Even if they was to charge her with a drunk driving charge, we'll still be in the same jailhouse. She won't be able to get out. I'll be able to talk to all my homegirls. No escape. So do not press no charges. But Birdman did tell me she has a right to press charges. I looked it up myself. She has a right. And she can get an affidavit to get me committed into a mental institution. She already did the phone calls. She already did the sharing of my YouTube channel. She's trying to flag down my whole shit. It is what it is. Yeah, that's what's going on. No, Miss Fina, I looked it up. I looked it up myself. And Birdman told me, he said, you might be in danger of going to jail. But before they lock you into, even if they did put you in jail, they got to do still a mental evaluation. When they do the mental evaluation, might take 6 months. He said you might be sitting there for 6 months. Shout out to the chat. I don't give a fuck about no 6 months. I did not come out here and kill nobody. I just talk shit. And it it is what it is. Yeah, she's gonna waste time. One thing Lonnie One Love gotta do is apologize. Apologize to me publicly on YouTube streets and say she was wrong for calling the police. She was wrong for trying to dox me. Because I can dox her anytime I want, but I refuse to release the information. And I don't have nothing against Lonnie, but Lonnie needs to learn a true lesson. She didn't learn it from Miss 504 or Rainy Hot Topics or nobody else she went up against on YouTube. Everybody let her float. This ain't no script. And from what I was told over a year ago, there's some bullshit going on. And Birdman basically told me, he said, Ray, if she get an affidavit on you, you're going to be sitting there for like 6 months, almost half a year. And your hair going to grow out. I know you're not going to cut your hair. And you're going to lose weight. Because you're going to be exercising almost every day to kill this woman. That's what he told me. Mm-hmm. I'm from New York. She's from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania ain't shit to New York. And never gonna be shit. I'm a Barbosa. So that means that Boston, Massachusetts gonna get involved. That means Providence, Rhode Island gonna get involved. That means California going to get involved. That means Connecticut going. She has no case. She has no case. Somebody going to approach her. Somebody. They're going to probably slap the shit out of her. Easy chance. Well, Miss Feline, I'm gonna tell you like this. Birdman been watching me fall in love with this Lonnie One Love. He watched me. He watched me. And when we talked together yesterday, he said, Arabia, I've been watching you. I've been watching everything you did, everything she did. Said Arabia, I don't mean no harm, but it is what it is. I'm like, damn, I gotta go to jail for this bullshit? He said, yes, you're gonna have to go to jail, but you ain't gonna be there that long. They're gonna hold you like the way they held you the last time. But this time it's gonna be shorter. Cause she can actually prove you did something to someone. She can actually have physical proof. She might have the videos that you did where you threatened people or whatever. It doesn't matter. Threats are nothing. You met the threats what? 2 years ago, 6 months ago, 3 months ago? Nothing ever happened. They're gonna throw it out. Shout out to the jet. Huh? Miss Feline, explain to me what you mean. So Miss Feline, you've been you you come in my chats, but you don't really say a whole lot. Hello, da da da. When me and Birdman used to go into different avenues on this YouTube, and Birdman, he never liked it. He never liked it. But I remember he wanted to do a sex tape. I said, God damn, you want to do a sex tape? And he said, yeah. I said, who we gonna share the sex tape to? He said, share it to YouTube. You be just like Lonnie One, but you'll be much worse than she ever could be. Because you're much older and you more vocal. And you say, yeah, that's me in the tape. That's me sucking the dick. That's me doing the dildo. That's me doing the wet dam. That's me doing this and that. That's me. If it showed me on tape, I've yet to be on tape. Shout out to the chat. You said Philly is. I can't read this shit. Hold on. Hold on. Let me highlight it. You said Philly is balls compared to. Yep, they sure is. Philly is balls compared to New York City, Boston, Massachusetts, Providence, Rhode Island, Bridgeport, Connecticut. Yes, they little baby balls to us. Mozzarella balls. But Miss Feline, I don't know, but me personally, I'm like thinking, damn, why Lonnie disrespect me in a disrespectful way? I don't have no sex tape up there. She does. She does. She does that. She talks shit about me. I talk shit about her. It's a tit for tat, back and forth. I love Lonnie and I hate Lonnie at the same time. Same thing with her. She told it in her two videos a couple of days ago. And she said, I hate her. But she doesn't mention my name. She calls me the BT 1000. She calls me the German Shepherd in the room because she's trying to protect me for some reason. What the real big reason is? Release it, my boo. I never slept with her. Never slept with her. Never took her on a window shopping spree. Never met her in person. Why is this woman so fearful of me? And it's not because of my age. Not because of that. Me and Lonnie never slept together. But I think that Lonnie is interested in sleeping with your homegirl, Arabia Barbosa. 914 West the County, New York. 914 West the County, New York. You know what it is, aka BT 1000. And Lonnie One Love is a BT 1000. A lot of y'all don't want to accept it. A lot of y'all don't want to believe that. That woman is a BT 1000. Even though I'm older than her, she's made in the same model. Same model, different day, different year. Shout out to the chat. Yeah. Okay. Miss Feline, let me see what you said. I think you guys should just keep it respectful if possible. You hold on, hold on, somebody trying to move it. You both are awesome. But it's between you two girlies. Yep. Miss Feline, you said what? She said strictly dickly though, and that she's not strictly dickly, Miss Feline. No. Lonnie One Love is not strictly dickly. I don't care if she got a husband. I don't care if she got a family. Lonnie One Love, Empress Lonnie One, so-called Empress Lonnie One Love is not strictly dickly. She's not. How she strictly dickly? And she put a sex tape all over YouTube. That woman is interested in other women of body action, not with their pussy. Lonnie don't want no pussy action. Lonnie don't need to be body fucked. Lonnie wants somebody to suck her pussy. And I heard her say it. She wants somebody to suck her pussy, and she was buying new underwear a couple of weeks ago. I don't know if she bought the new underwear. I will buy her new underwear if she needs to. Ooh, it's gonna be a lot of work. Cause I seen her butt cheeks kind of huge. I don't know if they got pants to cover that. See, I'm built a little bit smaller. So I could wear panties, but I don't wear panties. I wear boxer shorts, and boxer briefs. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Oh, hold on. Shout out to the chat now. Money, money. Okay. Yep. Lonnie is on the download. Yes. Yep. I believe it. Hey, DL. I ain't gonna highlight your stuff. Miss Feline, you said she's strictly dick. No, she's not strictly dickly. This woman is bi curious. Why would she been in my DMs all that time? Why would she call me behind the scenes all that time? Not saying that she was interested in me, but there was one particular day I had called. This was months ago. Months ago. When I called Lonnie, and Lonnie was in her bathtub. I said, put the cam on. She said, no, I ain't gonna put the cam. I said, yeah, put the cam on. She said, no, I ain't putting the cam on. Lord, that woman was still squishing and squashing and trying to clean her pussy. I said, Lonnie, you ain't gotta clean your pussy. Goddamn. Go, God. You know, me and Lonnie, we had an understanding, but I think what it is with Lonnie is she got angry with me because I questioned her about that sex tape, and we got into a screaming match on her channel. She dropped me off the panel. I went to the channel. I destroyed her whole what you call it, chat area. I destroyed all of them. Lion said, don't pay attention to her, ignore her. She'd ignore my money that was coming in. She ignored my emails that was coming. She ignored my phone calls that was coming in. Lonnie is bi curious. I don't give a fuck what nobody said. And Lonnie can hit my page too. Get the likes up. Lonnie wants you to body fuck her. Yes. Well, Khadijah, you laughing about it, but I do believe that. I do believe, but we need to leave it all for YouTube. She don't want it broadcasted. See, I'm the kind of bitch that will broadcast it if you hurt my feelings. Yes, that's what I do with women. When you hurt my feelings, I will broadcast your shit. Now y'all talk in the chat, cause I gotta go to the bathroom. Hey, this your homegirl, a baby of Barbosa. Let me show you. Let me show you what I'm doing. Mm. Mm. It's real good. It's my how I cook for myself. Cause I ain't got no woman to cook for me. Hmm. No woman. No woman. I cook for myself. So I cook eggs, I cook rice, I cook macaroni, vegetable dishes. But I think, oh yeah, I know I gotta go to work this evening. So it is what it is. Let me show you. I put pepper in here, put onion, garlic, everything. Just how I do. Mmm, mmm, tastes good. I got more on the stove. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's why I love it. Let me show you. Mm, yeah. That's what I do. I eat it very simply, very plain. You know, Michael Jackson movie come out, no music. I don't care about no goddamn music. I do that on my shorts. This shit is good. Got onion powder in it. Got garlic powder. Got potatoes in it. Jalapeno peppers. Mm, Cause I know how to take it. You know why? Cause I'm a Cape Verdean American. And lying my love. When she come in my house, she gotta cook like she's a Cape Verdean American. Cape Verdean American woman. Shout out to the Jack. You know what? Distractor. Because I'm so angry, what's going on YouTube? I'm gonna never go to sleep. But at least when I come to work tomorrow, from work tomorrow, work tonight, I'll be asleep. And y'all know me. Y'all know me. Hmm. At least I do it. You know, when I was younger, I used to pay child support payments for one of my brothers. Yeah, I used to pay child support payments for one of my brothers. Long time. Your children were not my children. I'm paying child support. Lord have mercy. Paying child support. I'm not the man. I'm not the baby daddy. And I was paying child support payments. No, but that one particular brother, he had all my sisters paying child support payments for his fucking children. And the same children we were paying to, the other siblings, got punished for doing that. Um, Even my doctor mother was paying child support payments. So I said, God damn, got mommy paying child support payments. Yeah, that's how us real women get played. We be paying child support payments. I don't care. As long as the children are right, they feeling happy. Hey, pay the child support payments. That's what we do. That's what I do. I don't care what nobody else do. They can do whatever they want. I gotta put hamburger meat on my bread. Yeah. I did this like a year ago. Me and Birdman were not together. We were separated. And he even knew. He was like, damn, girl. You paying child support payment for children that ain't even yours? Damn, girl. You good. These children were children, and I was paying child support payments for my brothers? Damn. So you know I gotta be a good man, a good woman. Yeah, your homegirl, baby. If I also was paying child support payments. Yeah. For one of my brothers, I think it was Michael. Michael was always a big problem. I don't know why he was, but he was always a big concern. And you know, we had to do what we had to do to keep him out of jail. Mm. Mm. Lord, when I think about paying them child support payment, I said, Lord, these children wasn't even mine. Get the lights up. Yeah, I said, these children wasn't even mine. Now I'm paying child support payment. Mm. You know, like my brother, when he had all them different children, he said, baby, I can't pay your child support. You know what I did? I started paying it. I paid child support payments for like 2 years. Them children wasn't even mine. Now imagine if I was the daddy. Imagine if I was the daddy. Them children should have been my children. I'm paying child support, baby. Lonnie One Love don't know about that. But she want to talk about my apartment and how bland it is. Bitch, you don't even live in your own apartment. You live with your mama. I don't live with my mama. I live by myself. And she said, I think Arabia feel miserable by living by herself. Well, so what? Cause I ain't getting beaten up by no man right now. Birdman, me and Birdman got a complete understand. When I went over there the other day to his house, he said, baby, I'm so glad you spent time with me. And he thanked me before I left. I don't know how many times he thanked me for being over there with him. And we ain't had no sex, nothing. He slept in a different room. I slept in a different room. I took a shower in his bathtub and all that, cleaned it out. He said, baby, I remember I remember everything. I said, well, continue to remember. Mhm. Yeah. There's one brother I had, he had children outside of his marriage, and me and my sisters were paying for his children to have child support payment.